About 3 years ago, when I decided that I was reading about Techstars and Y Combinator, and I said, I wonder if something like that could work here in Raleigh-Durham. And I was only here about 3 years at the time. I went out and I did what the lean startup methodology says, and I said, I'm going to go out and test this. And so I decided to hold a beer and pizza event and indicated that only entrepreneurs could come, none of the vendor communities, none of my lawyer friends or other investors, angels and VCs. I wanted to see how many entrepreneurs were here, and about 80 people showed up. And I said, all right, that's pretty interesting with a little bit of marketing. And I did it 6 weeks later and 120 people showed up. And I said, all right, we're on to something. I think we have some entrepreneurial spirit here. At the same time, I realized that as a mentor-driven entity, I needed to find if there was enough mentors out here. So I reached out and I had coffee in that first year with about 275 people. And I don't drink coffee. It was a great journey. And what happens is I realized that those entrepreneurs and those mentors, that was the gold, and that there was enough gold here that I thought we could successfully mine it. And the interesting story is about 3 or 4 months into that, and I started having a lot of fun, I realized my wife found an anniversary card that I had written to her about 8 years ago. And what it said, when I looked ahead in 10 years from now, our children would be of a certain age, starting college, and these kind of personal milestones. But the last bullet in that anniversary card said, I hope to be helping young entrepreneurs start their company. And it was really kind of one of these kind of weird universe kind of things, because I didn't realize that I had that in my head 8 years previous. So I guess I could, as a cliche, say I guess I was destined to do this, but it really is a lot of fun. The other cute line that I share with people is that being a serial entrepreneur myself, if doing one startup is a blast, kind of being involved with 6 at a time ought to be unbelievable. So that's, I guess, my motivation.